In the everyday world, we sometimes feel we've forgotten something very essential. We try to remember whatever it is, whenever we can, but sometimes it's hard to even remember there's something that needs remembering. There is, of course, so we keep on trying, thinking it might be this or that, casting our mind in the deepening waters of some other place. There are lots of fish in the sea after all, many, many, many things, and all in need of remembering. But actually not. There is a sea, an ocean beyond what we normally see in our everyday lives, but we only need to remember one thing. There's a crack between the everyday world and the territory. Sit on a mat and face the place where the crack appears. You might even hear something calling to you from the other side. Others have gone and come back again, stopping in to record a glimpse of the something they found. Some say a boat, others the wind, or the territory sea. Don't take their word. Go see for yourself. What else could you possibly want to do but remember one thing? Some have thought what they need to remember is waiting for them in the shape of a boat. It certainly is a personal sight, a boat facing you as you sit on the mat outside the crack in the everyday world. Maybe the boat is more than you see, only a glimpse of something much larger and farther away. Whatever you think about what it portends, the boat is certainly sailing towards you. Whatever it is, wherever it takes you, whatever it makes you, remember one thing. It's all very well to remember one thing, but what should you do when you finally have? Perhaps you should just let it go. Remembering and letting go are part of the self-same thing. When you're there sitting on the mat, you're there in the boat, looking back at yourself. Remembering is a two places feeling, a yearning from both sides now. But what if you turned and changed your perception, sat with your back to the crack in the wall, and looked through the single set of hands that hang in the hole in the window screen? What if you traveled through the window, away from the one thing remembering you and out into the everyday world? What if everything you see is actually the territory? Maybe you're not in the world after all. Perhaps you are out in the territory, watching the boat sail through the waves as it makes its way coming back to you as you sit on the mat. With all this going on at the very same time in numerous places, how can you be anywhere at all? Remember one thing, but as soon as you do, just let it go. And if you do, What's left of you is what's facing yourself, and this could lead to something different from what you imagine now.